Hey YouTube, this is Antiyami here, and I realize this is like a really weird video. I guess different from my other styles of video, but I want to go ahead and talk about my weekend at Paradigm Shift, which is by far. Well, let me go ahead and get this out of here. This is like literally my first regionals I've been to ever since I played Smash. I've been playing Smash since Brawl was kind of a thing. I think my very first tournament I ever went to was like 3 years ago, when Brawl was like, when Brawl didn't first come out like as a competitive scene, but I was kind of like in that middle section, like kind of middle player. So I was kind of like introduced to that like halfway before Brawl was obviously stabbed in the back. But yeah, so I started I'll say about 3 years ago, and I never once been to a regionals. I always dreamed about going to regionals, but I never been to one. And let me tell you that if you've never been to a regionals and you really want to be like really competitive in Smash, or you want to go out and do better things in Smash, my first thing is get to one of those tournaments, because those things are by far, I learned so much from people and all of the parts of the, I wouldn't say the world, because it wasn't, I mean, it was a couple people. Like, we actually had like, I guess one Islander that came. It was like a villager player, and we had like a couple other people that came out of like different spots, like Virginia, and then we got South Carolina, obviously, because it's on Greensboro. And then we also had Esam and Nick Ritter that showed up. That was from Florida. Georgia was there, so that's like Fatality, and his boys were up there. So hey, it was a great experience, and I had to talk to all those players and interact with them, and it's just a mind stretcher in your mindset as far as in the scene, in the Smash scene community, and also as for just getting to know these guys. I mean, I knew Esam at a pretty decent level, but I'm a underrated. Like, I'm not underrated, but I mean under the radar player. Like, it's just like the difference in mindsets there. So. But it's really cool to still hang out and see Esam, because, I ain't gonna get into it. So first thing first, that we drive. I meet up with my boy Bus. We carpool together. We took his car up to Greensboro, and we just hung out for a little bit in the car. On the way up there, we talked about just anything. Like, we mostly talked about some Smash and like mindset stuff. And then we talked about some other random stuff that I really don't remember what we talked about, but it was really fun and cool, and got to know each other just a little bit better. I mean, we hung out a while, like we know each other for a bit, so it's really cool that we could, still hang out and just have that time together, going up to the tournament and get our mindsets ready and stuff. So it was just really cool. As far as the tournament went, the venue was amazing. Like, I can't compare it to other people, because I know Nave or Bus went to, I believe it was Pound, or I don't remember if it was Pound, or I don't remember what region it was, but he went there and he complained about it because it was like really crowded, and it was like really hot. That's like the only really thing that was kind of like bad about it, but I think everything else went kind of smoothly with that. But at this venue, it was enough setups for everybody. It was airy, enough walking space. It was just nice, just really good environment. I really do enjoy it. And also, the wait in line when we were getting signed in and stuff, it was really cool, because we got to meet some players in line. And I met with Fatality because he was in the line behind us. So I went and talked to him for a little bit, and shout out to Jose, because amazing Captain Falcon player. If you guys haven't seen Jose, he's mentored by Fatality, and his Falcon is amazing. So he plays Gold Falcon. His name is Jose. If you've seen him in Pogori, or you see him around online, don't sleep on that man. That man is good. Good. So he's really good. So it was really honored to meet Fatality, and he was just a really awesome guy. I love talking to him. He's really funny. As far as the venue went, 3 stocks. Until this tournament, I didn't know if I liked 2 stocks or 3 stocks. After this tournament, or maybe like as soon as like a couple rounds started, like in pools or whatever, or doubles, I was thinking like, why are we playing 3 stocks everywhere? Like, 3 stocks should be the thing. Granted, for TOs, it takes a longer time But granted, 3 stocks gives you the players more opportunity to be more competitive from like very far drives. So say like you're coming from Georgia, you know, and they want to give you like the TO was there to support 3 stocks, obviously, because we've kind of been transitioning to 3 stocks in the NC. They want you to get the most Smash experience that you possibly can. So let's just say this is my first regionals, and with 2 stocks, I mean, it can go by pretty quick. If I get bought by a top player, 2 stocks, like, you know, it just happens, you know. But with 3 stocks, you have more opportunity to actually attempt to try and win and learn and adjust and adapt. And it was amazing, and it didn't run over time. The tournament ran on time. The only issue with that is that we had a power outage, which lasted about like 20 minutes. So it was a little small drawback, but it was still handled really well, and we still had the tournament moving after that. So 3 stocks, I'm considering 3 stocks is the better meta. Just saying. I mean, I know TOs, whatever, but 3 stocks is the way to go. Like, it's a lot more into it. I'm not gonna go on to the details, but 3 stocks is the way to go. So in the tournament, I wasn't planning on entering doubles, but I think it was Wardorf didn't show up. I forget the reason why. Something probably about his car or whatever. He didn't show up, so Hood didn't have a partner. So Hood approached me and was like, "Hey, yo, Anti, you have a partner?" And I'm like, "Nah, I wasn't even gonna enter doubles because I just felt like just absorbing the atmosphere. I wanted to walk around, talk to people, enjoy doubles, like watching it as a spectator, things of that nature." But he talked me into teaming with him, and I was like, "All right, cool. I never teamed with a Yoshi before, but let's do this." You know, I didn't know what character I want to use. I didn't want to use Robin or Corn or Meta Knight or Villager or, you know, any character. Like, I don't know what character I would have picked. At first, I started out with Corn. We had a pretty easy round 1. I wouldn't say they were free or anything like that, because they were really good. Just in doubles, they were good. They were more single mindset than they were in double. And I went Corn that game, and it worked out pretty well. I think the first game was like a 2 stock. Oh, we had 4 stocks. And the other game was, I think it was about like a 4 stock as well. It took 2 stocks each of us. You know, we had some synergy a little bit there. We kind of picked it up. We know what our roles were at that point. Game 2, we went against size 7 and Killinator. So I was like, yo, I remember them before when we played them in doubles with me and Scotty. And I won Villager, and it was very dominant. So I was like, yo, let me switch to Villager. How do you feel about Villager? Turns out that he had teamed with Villagers before, and he really likes teaming with Villagers. So I was like, okay, well, cool. I can play Villager. Turns out that size 7 didn't even go Rob. He went Cloud. Now I'm like, okay, I didn't see this coming at all. Like, I thought he was going to go Rob and Killinator stuck with the Pac-Man. So it didn't turn out that way, but we still 2-0, and it was still really dominant, and it was good. It was actually more dominant than it was the Corn, because he felt the synergy more, and I stock tank like a demon, dude. Like, Village don't die in doubles, like he doesn't. Like, doubles god, let's go. Top 5 doubles partner, Villagers, let's go. So we beat them. Round 3, I believe it was Rango and it was Fatality. So we actually did really well against them. Like, surprisingly enough, I felt like we were gonna get destroyed. But we actually did really well. Rango went Cloud, and Fatality obviously with the Falcon, as we all know. We did really well. We went Villager and Yoshi against them, and you know, we couldn't kill Rango for anything. Like, we did a decent job versus Fatality, but we could not kill Rango. Like, Rango was like holding it in, dude. And obviously Cloud Rage stuff is, you know, you know how that goes. Round 4, I forget who we went against. I think it was DRN and Player 3. We 2-0'd them. I think round 5, I think we went against GQ and Tebo. I believe that's what it was, and I believe that was a 2-0 as well. And then the next round after that, we, I believe this was top 8 at this point. Yeah, it was top 8 match. So we lost to Georgia players. I forget, no, it wasn't Georgia player. I think it was like, maybe South Carolina. I believe it was South Carolina. It was the South Carolina Puff. It was either South Carolina or Georgia, I can't remember. But it was that Puff, a really good Puff. They got the honorable mention from Zero's video was there, and it was a really good Lucas / Ness main name, Zakos, or I forget his name after that, Zados or something like that. Really good. We shouldn't have lost that, to be honest, but we did. It was a couple flubs. I ain't gonna really talk about it, but it was a lot of flubs, so we could have won. We lost a 2v1 situation, and we ain't gonna talk about it, but we lost that, and we should have won that, and we got 7th place in result of that. Really cool was that we didn't expect to make it that far. It's our first time teaming, so we did really well. So I give shout outs to what shout outs do. Elyoshi, I'm sorry. Hood. Shout out to Hood. Thank you for picking me up as a teammate and trusting me that we're actually going to make it that far, and we actually respected each other. So it was really cool, and got to know Hood a little bit more too, so it was really cool. Pools. Now, this is where things kind of went like down spiral from here. Like, my round 1 pools was pretty easy. I 3 stocks of Bowser. And he actually brought it back game 2. I went Robin versus his Bowser. He adapted a little bit. Took the first stock with the Bowser, the up throw to the up air. It gave me like 88. I was like, okay, alright, that's good. Bowser a little bit of rage. Yeah, that's good. And then I took the next stock, and then he took the next stock, and I took the next stock, and I kind of dominated him the very, very last stock. So he took 2 stocks from me, but it was pretty dominant that I won like the last stock. So it was good. Round 2, I went against DRN. His Ryu is his Ryu is good. But I played the match completely wrong. I understand the matchup now. Shout out to Eastside with that. So now I know how. Oh, and Nick Riddle as well. What kind of shout out to Nick Riddle? I'm sorry. Shout out to Nick Riddle as well being there too. Learned the matchup as well, and now I understand Ryu a little bit more. So now I know I won't do the same mistakes again. But I got 2-0. Game 1 was very, very, very close. Very close. We were trading stocks back and forth, and we were both at high percent. And he hit me with a jab. Shuriken kills. And then game 2, I took him to Lilat, and he got me in this really, really, really sick combo that killed me like almost 58 with the like nair, and then he did like up tilt into like down air spike and almost killed me there. And it was just really, really close there too, but it was more of a JB 2 stock than it was last hit. So learned that matchup very well. Game 3, who did I go against in round 3? Round 3, I went against like a really, really good Sonic player and beat him. It went to game 3. He was a really good Sonic player. It went to game 3. I went Corrin in that matchup. And then round 4 in losers, I went against Heatstroke, and it went to game 3, and I flubbed game 3 really, really, really hard, and Heatstroke run with it. So shout out to Heatstrokes for beating me on that one. I wish I would have drowned in pools, but it happens. So hey, it happens, dude. So still a really good experience. So hey, whatever. I wanted to get at least top 48. That was my goal, but I was 1 game short of reaching that, and hey, it's whatever. It happens, So shout out to that. The crew battles were really, really, really cool and really, really hype. NC won, EC took it, so it was really, really cool. So shout out to NC winning crew battles over South Carolina and Georgia. It was really hype. I really enjoyed that. And then top 8 was by far the hypest thing I've watched in Smash 4. I mean, it was cool to see it on Twitch and stuff like that, but actually be there in top 8 was amazing. And shout outs to Puppet. If you guys don't know who Puppet is, he's the guy that, I think he's from Virginia, and he won an Arcadian and Xanadu, the little Mewtwo King kid, like everybody call him a Mewtwo King, but little 13-year-old kid, got 4th place. And he is, I tell you, bro, the best Sheik I seen, like, in person. Obviously not the best Sheik because we got Zero and Mr. R and all that, great stuff. But in person, it was really impressive to see him play. So you guys will see top 8 on YouTube. You guys need to check that out. It was by far hype. Shout outs for all the players that made it up there. And shout outs for E-Sam that won. Fatality got 2nd. I believe, who got 3rd? Kai got 3rd. And Puppet got 4th. And I forget, I think Mecho's got 5th. Stingers got 6th or something like that. But top 4 is definitely true. I forget who get 5th and 6th. It was like Mecho's and Stingers. So it was really cool. It was really, really, really cool. And after that, we went, after the tournament was over, we hung out for a little bit, and then we went to get something to eat. So we hung out with Apple, his girlfriend, and some of his business partners that deals with Bizarre Gaming. and we hung out at TGA Fridays, and we ate after the tournament and had fun, laughed so hard. It was a really good bonding time. And then I think on Saturday before, like in between breaks, we went. No, actually, I'm sorry. John's and pools. I didn't eat, but guys, by the way, when you guys do not eat, don't make a stupid mistake like I did. Like I went all Saturday without eating, dude. Like I went without eating. I drank a little bit of water, like not even my whole bottle, and my head was destroying me, dude. Like my head was hurting me. So do not eat. I mean, don't eat. Alright, eat. Shows I'm trying to say eat. Make sure you eat in between rounds, or make sure you eat some food or something, because if you do not eat, you do not play at your max. So shout out to Macos in this video that talks about that. Like if you do not eat, you do not perform well. That's probably why I lost the pools, but I was like destroyed. So when I ate after like what 11 o'clock p.m. because I didn't eat all day until 11 o'clock p.m. I felt so much better and went to sleep after that. But hey, it is what it is. John's, who John's? And obviously on the way back, like it was cool. We reviewed basically the weekend, what we liked about it, what was our best moments and stuff. Some of my best moments is that, well, let's start with the bad moments. So the bad moments was that I didn't make it out of the pools. That was like literally the breaking point for me. I was like, I wish I could have made it, because I know I could have made it. But obviously things happen, and shout out to Heat Stroke for knocking me out of pools. He's made it out of, you know, he made it to pools top 48, and shout out to him. They do very, very well with DK, you know. So you don't see many DK players, but shout out to him. He has a really unique play style, but he's really, really, really good. So shout outs. And that was not the only bad thing that happened the weekend besides our outage, but it didn't really affect us because we were in the match. It affected everybody else that were in match, but me and Hood were kind of like watching it, and the power was like, phew. So yeah, it was kind of interesting, and see all the panic, like people like kind of panic, like, oh, well, our matches, whatever matches, but they handled it pretty well and got things back on. You know, East down B, the power surge, and everything went on. It didn't happen like that, but you know, eventually they got fixed. Wasn't really smart to put every plug, like it was like 50 setups on one plug, like spread the power out, guys. But really good. And a couple of the good things was it was good to meet up with some of the top players. It was good to meet Fatality. It was good to meet Rango. It was good to meet Nick Riddle. Finally meet Nick Riddle for the first time. I met ESAT multiple times, but it was really good to meet Nick Riddle, because I never personally met Nick Riddle, and I like him. He's a really good guy. Sometimes his filtering is not really up there, but he's still a really, really smart, good guy. You know what he's talking about. And who else am I missing? Fatality. I think if I didn't say him, Fatality, it was really good meeting him, getting a lot of knowledge from him. And Puppet, I love that dude. I love talking to him. He's the sweetest kid ever. And really, really, really good. And some of the Virginia players, I think it was like Unknown was there, and he's a really good Link player. Like he made it really far with Link. He was really good. So it was just good to be around that environment. It was really fun, friendly sets. I played Brawl, I played Project Get 'em, and played some Smash Bros, obviously. It was just really, really good. So I enjoyed it very much, and it was a great experience. And like I said, guys, if you guys have not been to your first regionals or majors or anything like that, you need to go to at least one. It'll change your whole perspective on how you play the game in the future. AKA not for glory, all day boys. Like don't play on tournaments, get to a tournament. First start at locals, go to a tournament afterwards. Like you have to go. Like that's all I'm saying. You gotta go. Alright guys, this is Antiyami out. Sorry this video was really long, it was really interesting to make. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Antiyami out.